episode 3. And today I have with me the lovely, impeccable Mrs. Leslie Okoye.
Am I really all that?
Yes, girl. All that in a bag of tea.
Yes, girl. Cheers.
Cheers.
All right. Thanks for having me on your show, Donna. I am very, very humbled to be here, and I hope you're going to be gentle with your questions.
Everyone knows that I am very gentle. I'm
Okay,
soft
good.
like lamb's wool.
But I'm excited to see what this is all about because it's been a while since we've talked, actually.
It has.
And this is how you're getting me to talk.
Yes, this is how. So Leslie, you are the CEO and co-founder, or complete founder of Cookies.
Complete founder.
CEO and founder of
Well, my
Cookie
husband
Skin.
came up with the name Cookie Skin, so I do have to
Give
applaud him
small
for that.
credits.
And that was the first time that I took.
So he
any
gave
of
you
his
the
advice.
paint to paint the Sistine Chapel.
Yes, exactly. The name is gold.
Amazing. So how has the journey been so far?
The journey has been great. Lots of learning experiences. I think I've come full circle to fully understand why I started in the first place, and I've gained enough experience to expand and take it further. So you hear a lot of people saying, I want to expand, I want this, that, but then there's no real blueprints. So now I'm at a point where I have my blueprints, and I'm excited, actually, very excited. So it really doesn't even feel like work. I love what I do because it is my passion, but I mean, seeing the finish line, making Cookie Skin a household name, making it be in every person's household, imagine it in their bathroom, like I can see that happening.
So where is Cookie Skin based right now? Like where would you say is your founding?
It's based in
base?
Lagos,
Okay.
Nigeria. So wherever I go, Cookie Skin goes.
Period. Doesn't it? I mean, you have Cookie Skin.
Yes, I do.
It's sweet, it's edible.
Yes, it is.
I'm having Cookie Skin.
Yes, you do.
It's delectable, it's delicious.
Butterscotch is what I call it. Butterscotch caramel.
Butterscotch pearl. So, what are the next steps? Because you're here in America right now.
Mm-hmm.
And Cookie Skin is based in Lagos. So, you don't travel on accident. Something
No, I
tells me you're cooking up a little something. So, what do we with brown skin across the pond?
Have to look forward to.
Yes.
Well, you expect to see Cookie Skin more in America and in England. So I'm expanding my territory. I'm entering America, England. I already have people who sell. I'll call them resellers.
Okay.
But more distribution, more expansion. But in a different way. So in a more tailored way. So because I'm not here, so when I'm in Nigeria, people have the luxury of coming to get the experience in the store. So they get consultations, I see them, I examine them, I teach and explain why I'm giving them their morning routine, their night routine, or whatever the situation is. If I can't handle it, I also refer them further. You will get all that in the States, so by the time we're coming in. So depending on what your skin issue is, you wouldn't really need to call somebody.
Right.
We've done all the work, and
It sounds to me like education is a large part of
yes,
what you are going to be
education
doing.
is a large part. Education, but in a more easy to digest manner.
Right.
So yeah. So I don't want to give all the things away. Just know that we're coming.
Yes.
You'll see Cookie Skin more. in
You will
America.
see Cookie Skin more. I have to be honest about something.
What?
I checked your LinkedIn page.
Why? I don't even go on LinkedIn. Hardly ever.
I'm going to be quite
I
frank.
work for myself.
Anyone that I'm going to meet or sit down with or have a discussion with, I look
You look
them
them
up
up?
on LinkedIn. Yes, I do.
Fair enough.
Do you know what your LinkedIn page says?
So that means Foodie with a T is about business. Is it really just about business?
Foodie with the Tea is definitely about business, but it's about providing people with the tea. The home economics tea, the beauty tea, the tea,
All right, we're
the
gonna find out
secret
what the
tea,
tea is. Okay, I'm waiting.
the hot tea, and the iced tea. Because we're year round, whether it's hot or cold. I found this part very interesting.
Part.
When you're See, that's the problem. People do LinkedIn pages and disappear from them, and then all of a sudden they don't know what's on there, and then they're asking you questions when you're supposed to be asking them the questions. Okay, so Leslie Okoye, founder of Cookie Skin, the brown skincare brand doing skincare the right way.
That is correct.
Founder of Okoye Academy. Did I pronounce that?
Correct.
Okay.
Okoye Academy.
Okoye Academy. Sorry, I don't.
We're gonna change it. I'm keeping everything Cookie Skin, so thanks for reminding
me. It will
me.
merge together. Okay.
It will just be called Cookie Skin Academy.
Wonderful. And experienced chief executive officer with over 10 years in the cosmetic industry, skilled in business planning, branding, health coaching, and communications. So tell me,
that's correct.
What is doing skincare the right way? What is the right way of skincare? Tell us like the 3 steps to the right way.
Well, if people are watching, right, to the ladies watching, you find that, especially for brown skin with melanin, even with Brazilian women, because I've consulted with many of them, Latina women, Spanish, you find that the main issue is hyperpigmentation, right? So you might feel like you're doing everything right. You're using all these brands. You've seen it on Instagram. They're legit brands. You've gone into stores like Sephora, CVS, you bought your stuff. You're like, okay, you're supposed to do step 1, step 2, step 3. And then you wake up one day and you're like, my skin doesn't look so great right now. All of a sudden my skin is sensitive, my skin is this, my skin is that, or I'm still having cystic acne, I'm still having adult acne. And then it leaves a spot on your face, or you have those raccoon eyes or darker circles, not even here, but then the ring around your eye. And you see
and that is the dark circles, dark scars, that's hyperpigmentation?
Yes, that is hyperpigmentation, yeah. So you have all those things, and it's really because you're doing skincare the wrong way. The way that isn't made for skin with melanin. Melanin is the difference between Caucasian skin. I'm really trying to be politically correct.
It's almost like you're providing a service to your community. This is far beyond trying to become the boss the financial gain. This is actually providing a service that people that don't maybe look like us are able to provide and understand it at the depth that we can understand ourselves.
Yeah, so because the question, one thing people don't understand is somebody can have compassion for you or empathize, but they're never going to feel your pain if they never experienced your pain.
Period.
So a white person can never know what it feels like for a light-skinned black woman like me to every month I see a new pimple here or there and it turns the color of my hair. So I might use your salicylic acid wash or whatever it is and it goes down, or benzoyl peroxide item, it goes down overnight just like I've seen in the advertisements, but then I'm left with something that is this color, and then I start having to learn how to do makeup.
Right.
So I went through that frustration of
instead of fixing the issue, which is the hyperpigmentation.
Because we didn't know how to fix the issue.
Right.
So
we know how to cover it.
I have been through just feeling depressed about my skin. You know, nobody would know because you cover it with makeup and then you watch your YouTube. Why do you really think the makeup industry is making so much money? And black people spend the most money. It's because we are covering up. I don't want to be a cover girl. I don't even see cover girl being called being on the cover of a magazine. Cover girls means I'm just covering up. So yes, I'm wearing makeup right now and I know how to use it to enhance my beauty, not to cover and do a dramatic change.
That's true.
So there's nothing wrong with the fact that anybody wants a different look. So if I decide to put on a fringe wig with bands, I'm playing dress up. I might want to do it because I'm maintaining my hair underneath. I might want to do it because it's easy to go and I just like it. That's fine. But if I sit home and one day I'm true to myself and I really check my bank statements and see where my money is going, and each day I'm trying to say I'm broke, or I'm waiting for somebody to try and give me $1,000 either to pay this bill or pay that bill, or I feel unsatisfied with my life, but then I look at my habits because I only have myself to blame because I'm an adult, and I see that most of my money is going into makeup, skincare, makeup, skincare.
But you're not seeing the progression in it, right? It's not improving.
It shows me that I don't understand my skin because we go to doctors when there's something wrong. So it means I'm going to these people to cover up and to fix something, but I haven't spoken to anybody to try to understand what the problem is.
Right.
And I don't blame myself, I don't blame anybody, because there hasn't been anybody to teach us. So just like they've taught us about black hair, how to maintain, how to do protective hairstyles, how to take care of your hair.
Learning it about the skin.
You need to learn the same thing about your skin.
Of course.
So that's really why I went into it. When I really figured what we were doing wrong, I was like, oh my goodness, somebody needs to do skincare the right way.
Right.
You know, and working in a skincare company for about some years before I started my own, I was customer service, so I listened to all the complaints. And I used to be like, because I was younger, I'm like, why do these people care so much about your skin? But until you've experienced it, you're never really gonna know why it is such a depressing thing.
It's true.
It's very depressing.
And even with makeup, I find that it's the health of your own skin underneath the makeup that allows the makeup to lay properly and look polished, finished. Because if you have to cover up a lot of imperfections, that's more layers, that's more caking. You won't have that natural finish in the end.
Forget the natural finish. Even if you know how to do it that way, you still wouldn't have the confidence. Because you gotta go home and wash your face for your boyfriend or your husband, for yourself.
Either that or sleep like a vampire.
And if you think about it, why do you think affirmations and meditations are becoming, and you sleep like that, are becoming more important?
Just like this.
Affirmations and meditations are becoming more important because people don't look at themselves in the mirror anymore. They're shying away from their own selves.
Wait. Now you're taking us into,
because they don't like what you see.
See, she can't help herself. We're getting into hashtag Do You by Leslie.
I'm so sorry.
That's not the portion of the show, but we can go.
Anyway, that's why I started Cookie Skin, so that black women will understand that beauty is really skin deep. You are more beautiful the more you understand yourself. And the more you understand yourself, you are more confident. And that's really what makes you super beautiful.
I think the key about that is we've spent so many years being taught how to use products that are not for us, right? Yeah. So now there's even something as simple I realized the other day, sunscreen. Sunscreen being actual body sunscreen, being in a pigment that actually works for us. Because the regular sunscreen you buy at the store, it leaves a white film. It doesn't blend into your
cookie skin.
So it's also important to buy some, of course, and that's why you're bringing it here for us to enjoy.
Yes.
We do need more sunscreens on the market that when we put it on our skin, on our body, not just our face, big bottles for our body that still moisturize.
It's expensive.
And blend in to our skin tone, don't leave a bluish white cast. And that shows me it wasn't made for us.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, think of all the big brand manufacturing companies. They're not black owned.
Right.
And when it comes to skincare, they're not. I know there are a few brands now that are in the skincare market saying that they're for African, skin of color, or they advertise that they attend to skin of color, but it's still wrong. I've seen this brand. I don't know. I'm not gonna say the name because I think if saying the name, it's like I'm trying to shame it. I'm not shaming it. Now the issue with brown skin and skin of color is we have so many skin tones.
Yes.
You're slightly darker than me, one shade darker, maybe even half a shade. I'm lighter. There's somebody else that's probably two shades.
And we all use NC45. Not anymore. I have thrown it in the trash. I don't have to say who the brand is. We all know. But
I use NC42.
You're first.
I use NC42.
The spectrum of black women that use NC45 is beyond me.
Yeah. Then we have mahogany. We have black. So
undertones.
Thank you. Then undertones. So your skincare formula has to be right for your skin color and your skin undertone, but ideally your skin color. Actually, no, your skin undertone. And most people don't actually understand that.
Right.
And if I say too much, I'll be giving away my secrets.
We're not going to give away the secrets, but just know that there's tea in the cup, and we're drinking
it. When I started figuring that out, it became more exciting for me because I'm like, oh my god. So if you look on my Instagram page and see some of my Instagram stories, you will see over the years a progression on things that I talked about. For example, I say stop scrubbing your skin. Remember when they came up with microdermabrasion? Microdermabrate, chemical peel, I'm like, now I'm going to explain to you why I really get frustrated when I talk about exfoliation.
Wait, don't tell them yet. We're going to take a quick break. And we're going to come back after this break. We're going to talk more about cookie skin. We're going to talk more about some tea. Because I know you guys always want to get into the tea.
Yes, I do like your teas.
You do like my teas. But do you like
I am
the
a
tea
drinker.
What are we sipping on today?
This is English breakfast.
This is English breakfast tea. Do you find
Pure
it
black.
has more
No sugar,
caffeine?
no cream.
We're going to come back after this commercial break. All right, guys, we're back. It is your girl, Adana, the foodie with the tea. Still here with Madam Leslie Okoye.
I'm just Leslie Okoye. I don't know about her.
She's not to me. And I have to be honest with you. I feel like I've known you for a while, but it's been like a distant friendship. And it's always interesting. I run into a lot of people that either know you personally or they watch you from afar, I guess, because of all of your presence on social media and everything that you're doing. So I hear, because everyone's like, oh, I got Leslie on speed dial. It's just listening to people's perception and also, I would say, how they come to that perception. And I just sit there and I'm like,
Give me one or two. See, this is the tea.
Oh,
You don't have to say names. Just give me one or two of the perceptions.
Okay.
Or the discussions. So yummy.
So
yeah,
one of the things, no, that's going to be a deep conversation.
No, you can say it.
We'll
hold it.
We're going to get there.
Okay.
But first, most importantly, what shows are you watching on Netflix or any streaming service?
Okay.
And
so what am I feeding myself?
What are you feeding yourself as far as Netflix and binging? It's okay if it's junk food.
Oh.
Junk food is allowed.
I'm not gonna lie.
And or podcasts. Like, are you into the podcast phenomenon?
I haven't started listening to podcasts. I always tell people I'm slightly old school. My husband does a good job on updating me with technology, so yay, thank you for that.
I'm gonna give him more points. That's 2 points so far.
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
He's half of who I am right now. He doesn't complete me, we complete ourselves. We're all whole human beings.
Period.
However,
in case you're watching, period.
he does sharpen me. He does sharpen me as iron sharpens iron. So
It does.
Great pair. Anywho, I am watching, because he picks all the shows, really. I like documentaries. I watch many things. What am I
Anything
watching?
ratchet?
Oh, I'm watching Real Housewives. And Married to Medicine. Yes, that's what I'm watching. While I'm on vacation, I don't want to think.
Oh man, I know. This
So
is
yes,
numbing.
my favorite Real Housewives is Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I love it so much.
Vanderpump.
Yes.
Who's your favorite
She's
character?
on it, Kyle.
She's
my favorite.
Kyle.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
I love Kyle.
Kyle's fun. But I haven't watched it in so long. My last episode, I really paid attention. She was doing splits.
Like she can do this.
Oh, she's still doing them.
I don't know.
She's still very flexible.
She's allowed to.
Cheers to you, Kyle. Her.
So I like Kyle. What else? Married to Medicine. I'm watching.
Don't they have more than one location? Is it
I think it's Atlanta.
Oh, it's just
I'm only
Atlanta.
watching Atlanta.
Okay.
Ooh, and I also like Real Housewives of Dallas. Yes,
that's a yummy
because
one.
I like watching them grow and trying to better themselves. Beverly Hills too, they grew a lot.
You don't like Potomac? You don't like our local?
Potomac is. I like Potomac, of course. If I'm gonna, I don't watch Atlanta anymore at all. I like Potomac. I like Potomac. Who do I like in Potomac more? I'm happy for Karen.
The Grand Dame, honey.
I'm very happy for she has substance.
She's involved.
I'm also happy for a Nigerian lady, not because she's Nigerian, but because she's trying to grow and evolve. So kudos to that.
Yes, and I'm happy to see someone representing us on television and representing us well, and
I'm not playing the victim.
Not playing the victim, but also firing shots if she needs to. Period. Because, honey, they try it.
But she's doing good.
She's doing great. I like
can't
seeing
be on
people
a
that
reality
reflect
show.
us all over like reality television. It's representation, no matter where you're from, is very important. You want to see positive images of yourself out there in the public, not always negative images. You want to see positive vibes only. But what helps people see those positive vibes? I think it's having a positive mindset, right?
Yeah, you first of all have to be aware that that's what you want. So if I'm going to, I always go down to food because I love food. So I'm going to explain this in a food manner.
Because I'm the foodie.
Yes,
Foodie with the tea.
Exactly, very true.
Yes.
If what you want to eat is jollof rice, Ghanaian jollof rice, let's say you're Nigerian and you want to eat Ghanaian jollof rice, and you want to make it yourself,
sometimes.
what's the first thing you're going to do? You're going to research or call your Ghanaian friend to make sure you have things right.
Right.
So you're going to have a draft.
Oh, you're gonna make.
Yeah, if you're gonna make Ghanaian jollof rice. So if I want to make Ghanaian jollof rice, I would go and do my research first, figure it out, maybe call somebody, phone a friend, lifeline, somewhere that I know can make it right. You're not just going to go to somebody that you're second guessing. You're gonna pick up the phone and call that Ghanaian friend whose jollof rice is always on point.
Facts.
So you're not gonna go to a mediocre person. And you'll be like, is this right? It says this is what I need, but I just want to cross-check with you. You praise, you acknowledge, and say, your jollof rice is always on point. And that's why you go there, right? So she agrees with you, she shows you everything is right. That's a prayer right there. And then you proceed to make it yourself. Maybe you might get her on the phone and be like, I'm not sure if I'm doing it too long or whatever. So you have some support, because support is a great thing. You could do it on your own, but usually when we're trying things for the first time, it's always great to have support and know that somebody is there.
I call my mom on how to make soup all the time.
Still?
Every now and then you know.
Take the wheel.
Should you put the
Don't call Jesus.
Or
Adana, take the wheel. Trust yourself.
After sweating, and it needs to be perfect. There's no do-overs.
Trust that you can make it perfect.
Oh, they know. They know.
But they just found out that you call your mom.
Who doesn't call their mom?
I
know. Girl.
I trust myself now after calling my mom like 5 times.
Yeah,
before.
exactly. So you gotta.
But you said you keep calling.
You said phone a friend. Sometimes mom is the friend.
If it's something new. Anyway, whatever works for anybody. However, so what was your question again? Because we digressed.
We were talking about calling someone that is an expert.
No, what was the question?
The question was about a positive mindset.
Oh yes, how do you what?
Keep a positive mindset.
Thank you. Sorry guys. So you keep a positive mindset.
Rice in Nigeria.
Yes.
That's all.
To keep a positive mindset, you're keeping that positive mindset based on something. So you're expecting, I'm African, so I'm just going to go straight to God, right? You're expecting God to show up for you. You're expecting God to do something for you. So you have to have faith. Faith is what enables you to act. Faith simply means belief in oneself to be able to accomplish this thing and realize this dream. To realize any dream, you have to be positive about it. If not, you're not going to receive all that you really wanted because you were tiptoeing. You were dilly-dallying in the whole thing. You can't say, I want to swim in the pool, but I'm only going to put my legs in. Then only your legs would go into the pool. Your whole body isn't going to go into the pool. You're not going to have the full pool experience. Right? So if you want something, own up to it, be clear about it, get excited about it. And what keeps you positive is that knowing, which is the faith that you can do it. And what helps you know that you can do something is, first of all, gratitude. You know, you hear gratitude, be grateful. What is gratitude? It's basically recognizing that you already have all those things around you. You have the ingredients to make the jollof rice you want to make. So I want to make Ghanaian jollof rice. I'm not going to keep shaking like, oh my God, where am I going to get the rice from? Where am I going to get the sauce from? Where am I going to get the recipe from? Is it going to be right? Is it not? I'm going to recognize that I do have help, that I have a Ghanaian friend. And even if I don't, I have Google. And if I'm not satisfied with Google, I have YouTube that will show me step by step.
Period.
And even if I can't hear, because maybe I don't have speakers or Bluetooth, whatever, it has words on YouTube. So I can always find what I'm looking for in the unmaterialized state.
Mm-hmm.
If you are looking for it, because it already exists, until I find, and that's what keeps you positive, that's what keeps you happy, is the knowing that it will happen.
Yes.
You know, some people are
knowing
like,
that you are never lacking.
thank you. So
Yes.
let me even put that into, something, let's say you're having a hard time giving birth, right? Something many women can relate with. And I watched this on Married to Medicine yesterday, that's why it's in my mind, right? Where somebody comes on and goes, you're infertile. I'm like, who says she's infertile? Who made you God and told you that she is infertile? Anyway, if you want a child, there's so many reasons. I even have some friends that are not married, and they'll say something like, so they're coming and asking my advice, and they're not really asking me to agree with them. They're indirectly asking me to disagree and to talk them out of this thing that is making them feel terrible. Oh my God, I'm 40 now. Oh my God, and I don't have a boyfriend, but I really want a child. I think I'm just gonna freeze my eggs. But you know what, Leslie, I really want to get married. I'm joining this church fasting thing. Yeah, I've been doing, but there are no good men. Where are the men? I'm like,
that doesn't sound like someone with a positive mindset.
No, it doesn't.
So
I'm like, you're saying
seeing
you
all
want
the
something,
negative things instead of focusing on the positive things that are around
and
you.
then you tell the person, but I'm sure you'll find someone. Where would I find them? I beg, they're no good men. Let me just be real. Anyway, you know, and they say, who's they? They say once you get to 40, you know, your eggs might not be whatever. I might have a child that is this, that. Well, what's the point of waiting for the man that I'll just get, or maybe I can even just sleep with somebody? And so you want to be a trickster? So you're already saying, because you're telling yourself, I either want to trick somebody, that's what your mind is believing, and that's what you're believing for yourself, then I don't believe that I'm going to meet a man. So I've already cancelled out that option by picking the option of freezing my eggs. Because the reason I'm freezing my eggs, nobody said it's bad. Everything that God has made possible is good. So the fact that He allowed scientists and doctors to be able to freeze our eggs is a great thing. It is necessary. However, your intention, it's even inside your Bible. If you eat this thing with happiness, or you cannot pray basically when there is anger, bitterness, and sadness, you have to come correct. So if you're not coming positive with that positive mindset, it means you don't believe.
Right.
So your prayer is already cancelled. Nothing is going to be answered. If you're going to do something, if you want to do IVF, if you want to do anything, if you're not excited at doing it, then you shouldn't be doing it.
Right.
And to stay positive, people need to check in with themselves and stop checking in with friends. God is not in your friend. It means you're giving your power over to that person to say that it is in that person.
And sometimes you don't want to check in with mommy either. Just
check in with yourself.
Add the 4 cubes of Maggie. It'll be just fine.
Exactly. And if it's not, adjust it. At least you focus on the fact that 4 Maggie doesn't work.
Yes, you learn
you make
something.
it again. Exactly. So pay attention to what you're doing. That is positive.
Yay! Okay.
But I hope you kind of got the gist of that. So just to stay positive, it is an intentional, active thing done by you.
Yes.
Your husband ain't going to make you happy or positive. Your child, it's not something you find in somebody else. It's something that you work on by yourself.
The same way you're working on your body, the same way you're working on your skin, the same way you should work on your hair, you should work on your mind. Yes. And you want to have a positive mind. Okay?
That's right.
Positive vibes only.
Yes.
Period. So we're going to take a minute to answer some questions. Literally a minute.
All right.
And we're going to see how many questions Madam Mrs. Leslie Okoye can answer.
All right.
In 1 minute.
Okay. About to start. So ask the question before a minute hits.
Okay. And question number 1 is, what is this? have a minute.
It's a container.
She's cheating.
How am I cheating?
That's not a deep. Okay.
It's a container.
Are we gonna take that answer?
That has divisions.
It's a container that has 4 sides. Smarty pants. What are your top 3 R&B songs?
Oh gosh, I don't have any. I like all.
Would you rather have a wet pretzel or a dry drink?
A dry drink.
What percentage of time is it okay to buy black?
60.
Red, white, or rosé?
Currently rosé.
Chicken or fish?
Fish.
What's your favorite book of all time?
I don't have one.
And
a book that made an impact on me, Eat, Pray, Love.
We're over time, but the last question is...
We're in time.
Your most transformative thoughts?
My most transformative thought is that my visions are from God. And so I need to honor them.
And that has been us taking a minute. So I brought out my newest buy.
I know, these are containers.
I
know this.
That was I'll give you a freebie. I'll give you a freebie. But technically, these are food storage containers. That's the tea.
Oh.
Look, let me be honest. Because
I'm not that advanced.
not everyone is, honey. Like, this is definitely a rabbit hole that I'm in.
All right, so show me this one.
But I wanted to establish something first, okay? If your Tupperware container can also double as something to hold markers or crayons, it is not Tupperware. I don't like going into people's refrigerators and seeing storage boxes meant for office from Home Depot used to put their soup and veggies in the fridge. I don't like
what you mean.
I like proper, clean, refrigerator grade, BPA free
Yes,
containers.
I always buy BPA.
That's also important. Sometimes if you're storing your things that you eat in plastic that is not meant for food, you could be exposing yourself to harmful toxins because they didn't intend it for that use.
Especially when you have kids, so
Especially when you have kids. Because you could take something that's not meant for food and put it in the microwave and then you're zapping it right
Alright,
into
I'm
your
dying
food.
to know, what are these? I know these are for eggs.
Yes, these are for eggs. My favorite home brand, there's so many different brands. My favorite is Cuisinart. They make great storage products.
In Nigeria, we say Cuisinart.
Cuisinart. I like Cuisinart, girls.
Cuisine art. Cuisine art. I don't know why I was singing it. Cuisine art. No.
Oh,
Cuisine art.
Cuisine
You didn't even know
art.
that?
I didn't know that.
See that? You'll just sing everything. It's not a song. Cuisine art.
Tomato.
Alright, this looks great.
Yes, so this is one.
Makes
I
you
got
want to buy
this
eggs.
one. It makes you want to buy eggs and
Makes
store
you
them
want to buy
properly
eggs.
outside of. The goal with this refrigerator organizing is honestly to throw away as many boxes and containers once you get your fresh foods in because it helps you to be able to use them. So this is a beautiful.
I'm like a child. I'm like, what's this one?
This
What's
one is a colander storage set. It comes with a divider
Is
that
this
you can
also Cuisine
open.
art?
You can actually put it, look at that, you can do like a layered storage like this. Wow. Or you can divide it into 2 spaces. This is, I don't know if this is Cuisinart. This is not Cuisinart. Cuisinart.
Okay, got this from Marshall's.
Yes, all of these containers are brought to you by Marshall's. I don't believe in buying these full price if you don't have to because they're always cute ones right in Marshall's, Home Goods, TJ Maxx, World Market, all of those
If
places.
that's the kind of person you are and you shop from those places direct, feel free.
Oh,
If you want to pay full price, feel free.
Oh yes, if you like to pay full price for things, definitely knock yourself out. But around here, a sale brightens my day like sunshine after the rain.
Very true. This is cute. So what would you put in here?
I would put, so something like this would be good for lettuce because you don't want it to sit down in its own liquid and water. It'll help keep it dry and fresh, more fresh. You can put fresh fruit. You can put strawberries. If you cut up something that drips like watermelon, You can put that in here so it'll drain out instead of just sitting in this juice.
I'm loving it. This
So it's lovely.
yeah.
This is also like if you buy things like ginger. I don't know, like some people don't buy those things often, and you want to keep it like in separate containers.
Ginger, it's to make your other things fresh.
Herbs, things like that.
Fit in your fridge.
Right on the shelf. Not all fridges come with like herb storage or like. This just helps organize it because those little tiny things end up in that bottom bin.
Very true.
And when you clean it out, it's a science project. Have you ever cleaned out that bottom bin? And it's moldy, smelly, drippy, watery.
We don't leave it that long.
Oh, look.
I'm sure you guys are clean ladies. You don't leave it that long.
Of course. You are clean ladies. But you also want to be able to utilize. You don't want to make something on a Monday and then by Friday when you want to use it again.
No, but this makes sense. This is great.
This is also to add more reach in the space. This is another container. It's 2 pieces. It's stackable. And you can put it in your refrigerator. Things like if you buy 6 yogurts, you can put it in there. Because your refrigerator door may be cluttered with all of your condiments. So maybe there's something that you're recycling. And the condiments, you don't want to shift them around. They stay in there for months.
True.
This is something for like quick uses. I bought a bunch of yogurt. You reach in and you grab your yogurt. You reach in and grab your smoothies. You reach in and grab fruit cups. Things like that that are to go in your refrigerator.
I like it. I can see how one would be obsessed.
My entire
As they say,
kitchen
cleanliness is next to godliness.
is next to godliness.
It doesn't mean that you're God's favorite. It just helps you meditate. It keeps your mind clear.
And an organized woman is a successful woman. It's a powerful woman. You hear me? Because you can always see.
Because she's not distracted.
The closet. You can see clearly what is in front of you. And that is today's tea.
That's nice.
That's today's tea. Cheers.
To seeing clearly and to clarity.
To seeing clearly and to clarity. Cheers, guys. And always keep the tea hot in the summer and cold in the winter. Nope.
Why do you want it cold in the winter? Always keep it hot.
And always keep your tea hot.
Because hot things move. Hot things are sexy. Hot means you got life in you. Hot means energy.
True. Cold means
kind of stagnant. Cold is okay once in a while, but if we're talking about tea, tea is the ginger.
Tea needs to be hot.
Tea is the ginger.
Tea is the ginger. Keep it hot.
Keep it hot.
You guys know I keep it hot.
Yeah.